Today's topic is on solving linear equations. Linear equations are algebraic expressions using constants, variables, and symbols of operation. Throughout these problems, we will be trying to solve for x.
Now for our first equation, 3x equals 15. Most of you may know that the answer is 5, but Jade and I are going to show you some simple steps to make sure your answer is correct every time.
The first step to solving this equation is to divide by 3 on both sides of the equation. This is done because we need to perform the opposite operation to get x by itself.
Since 3 divided by 3 equals 1, these two numbers can be canceled out, leaving you with 15 over 3, which is simplified down to x equals 5.
To double check your work, you can plug in the answer you received for x into the equation.
If it equals 15,
Then
you did a job well done. For our next equation, 5x minus 2 equals 18, we are going to show you how to solve for x.
The first step to solving this problem is to add 2 to both sides.
This is done because to get x alone, we have to do the same process on both sides.
We now have to follow the same rules as problem number 1, which is dividing 5 by 20, which gets x all by itself. After the simplification process occurs, we are left with x equals 4.
To check your work, you simply plug in 4 in for x. If it equals 18,
Then
you did a job well done. The next problem will be more complex than the previous problems. The equation is 9x minus 3 equals 4x plus 12. As you can see, this is a multi-step equation, so we will be spending the next few minutes solving for x.
Following what we did in the previous problem, we need to start by subtracting 4x from both sides of the equation. This simplifies down to 5x minus 3 equals 12.
We now have to follow the same steps we took in problem number 2, which includes adding 3 to both sides.
When you solve, you should receive the simplified answer of 5x equals 15.
Then, just like the previous problems, we will divide by 5 on both sides of the equation.
After you simplify, you should receive the answer of x equaling 3.
The final step is to check your work. All you have to do is plug in 3 for x.
If it equals 24 on each side,
Then you finish your day's work.
thanks for watching!
That's all, folks!